let's say I'm a company with a supply chain which goes through China, Indonesia, India, Mexico, and then the US. Now, suddenly, this has become a very, very complex puzzle to solve. And therefore, in a sense, I think it dampens the animal spirits of entrepreneurs and their willingness to make large investments, particularly in tradable goods. If you're in the non-tradable sector, maybe this doesn't matter so much. You look, for example, in the last 10 days, we have had announcements from, the big tech majors, whether it is Google, Amazon, Microsoft, Meta, all announcing capital investment budgets which are like 30 billion, 50 billion. Yesterday, Amazon was at $100 billion of investments this year. But they are in the virtual world. So, they are not thinking so much about this tariff problem. But in the tradable goods area, this becomes a very, very big challenge. So I think this is unfortunate. It will slow down trade in tradable goods, and it is something that I would watch with a little bit of concern. From India's perspective, there are two ways to look at this. One, we are a domestically oriented economy. This we know very well. But keep in mind that exports of goods and services from India is 20% of GDP, right? Only thing is it's equally divided between services and goods. So thankfully services not in the limelight right now, so our negative impact is lower. But the other way to look at it is that yes, we are a domestically driven economy, we can grow at 6.5 comfortably, but if we want to go to our aspirational rate of growth, which is 8%, you can only do this when the global economy is supportive and it is willing to allow what can potentially be a low cost producer to export its goods and services to you. There are very few examples of countries which have grown at 8% sustained levels over a long period of time without exports being a significant contributor. So that is the challenge for India. To get to our aspirational rate of growth of 8%, we need a global economy which is supportive both in terms of capital as well as in terms of trade. Without that, can we manage our 6.5%? I think we can, and that's the good news for us.
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.